Oh, that was lovely. We are now behind Dan Ticktum in the, what's this, the Carlin, yes, the Carlin, through the Monaco hairpin. Why did you stop? No! Oh my... What just happened?
We've reversed the top 8 from yesterday's race to set the grid for the sprint race here today, and the drivers are almost ready on the grid down below. Davide, is there anything we should be looking for in today's race? The teams are all very competitive at the moment, so are we about to witness a push from anyone in particular?
Hi Alex, the team will have been studying everyone else out there very carefully, so I think we are in for a very interesting event today. I can't wait to see how this race unfolds.
Hello guys, Turbocharged 51 over here. I hope you're having a splendid day wherever you are in the world. Welcome back to the F2 2020 Championship, where we drive as Nobuharu Matsushita for MP Motorsport. If you haven't checked out yesterday's feature race, go check it out. It's literally the video in front of this one. Proper feature race here at Monaco, and now it's time for the sprint race. And while you're there, remember to drop a like down below on the video. It's only going to take you a nifty 2 seconds, and let's get into the sprint race. Now guys, if you watched yesterday's video, by the way, spoiler alert, a lot of rain, very treacherous in the beginning, and I said at the end of yesterday's video, there's a high chance that we are not going to know what to do with the strategy today in the sprint race, because we don't have a lot of dry weather running, so we don't have a lot of data to work off of. So yeah, we're gambling a little bit here. So I'm thinking about a one-stop from the softs to the super softs, but we'll have to see if there's safety cars that play into this. We'll just have to see. But a safety car here at Monaco, there's a very high possibility for one. It took about 36 laps yesterday, but the thing is, they usually happen. And the sprint race usually is a little bit more chaotic than the feature race, because there's no pit stops really. You just go for position. But when you include pit stops, it can get a little cray-cray. But it's time for the 5 red lights, and it's go for the F2 sprint race. We start from 8th position, thank you to us winning yesterday's race. Our teammate Felipe Dragovic was on the front row alongside Samaya. He's going around the outside of Sandoval, the first corner. Up the hill, will Samaya keep his position, the Campos driver? Yes, he does. Felipe Dragovic slots into P2 with Artem Markelov in P3 right behind them in the BWT HWA Race Lab car. And then the second Campos of Jack Aitken is in P4 with Guan Yu Zhou for Univirtuosi in P5. We are squabbling away with Pedro Piqué for P7 and P8. We'll jump back to our start in just a second, but Samaya keeps the lead from Dragovic and then Artem Markelov. Let's jump back to our start. You guys can see Piqué on my right-hand side. Here we go, off the line. It's not a bad launch initially, and then the tires just spin up. And after they spin up, I get off the throttle, and then we bogged. So we spun and bogged. But luckily, we go around the outside of Sean Gallardo. Tried a little bit of a sneaky move there. Piqué, and I think this is Armstrong, going up the hill side by side through into the Casino Square. You can see I'm right behind them, and because Piqué is shoved to the outside by Armstrong, we just go right around the outside of Piqué. And now heading into this next section. Oh, it's very late onto the brakes, heading into Mirabeau. Very late into the brakes. We go up the inside of Armstrong, and we get ourselves up into P6, right behind the Chinese driver Guan Yu Zhou. There's also a little battle there behind between Christian Lundgaard and I think Marina Sato. Just for I think that was about P12 roundabout there. Here you got to see we jump to the battle, but Sato gets the move done on Lundgaard, and now we head through the famous Monaco tunnel. We jump back to our POV as we are under pressure from Armstrong, but we defend through the Nobel chicane. I can tell you guys that. Now we jump on board here with Samaya, the race leader for the sprint race. There will be a fantastic result for Samaya, who's been overshadowed by his teammate Jack Aitken throughout the season. So let's hope everything works out for Samaya. But he leads this race with my teammate in P2 and Artem Markelov in P3. He ends the first lap, still in the lead, and we've got a very interesting race ahead of of us, because even Aitken is pressurizing Markelov for P3. We might even have 2 Campos drivers on the podium. You guys see, we jumped to the end of lap 2, and you guys see, I'm trying everything to get past Guan Yu Zhou in the Univirtuosi car. Chinese driver versus Japanese driver. Let's do this, baby. Let's do this. We come up. Oh, sorry, I thought Jeff was talking there. We come across the line. Markelov initially had the fastest lap, then Armstrong behind me took it. So I can't just focus on pressurizing Zhou. I need to also have eyes in the back of my head for Armstrong. We head towards lap 6. You guys can see I take the fastest lap away from Armstrong. And you can see the tire wear is quite hefty. It's only lap 6, and we're already on 17% on the left front and 16% on the right front. So the 2-stop might be a viable strategy here, but we'll have to see what happens, and safety cars are going to play a big role if there are any. You can see heading through Mirabeau into the hairpin. I'm so close to Guan Yu Zhou, but I just there's a little bit of a love tap there from our side, but I just can't manage to get past this damn Univirtuosi car. Callum Eilert, I think, is literally in last position, his teammate. So Eilert is really having a weekend to forget here in Monaco. But you can see through the tunnel, our high downforce it's really destroying our straight line speed. But with yesterday's rain, I had to do it, guys, and I think the high downforce is what gave me the edge in that race to just stay in the lead. But here you guys can see into to back, and now through the swimming pool section, we are so close to Guan Yu Zhou. Oh no, not an inside. Oh my goodness, through the second half of the swimming pool section, we actually make a move up the inside of Guan Yu Zhou. I've never ever made a move like that. That was insane. Oh, Jack Aitken! Oh my... What happened there? I think Jack is out of the race, guys. I think Jack Aitken's car has just said kaput, and we nearly ran into Aitken after making a sensational move on Zhou. That is heartbreak for Campos. Fighting for a podium was Jack Aitken, and now they've only got the one Campos flying the flag. And with that, the safety car has been deployed. And guys, I'm in P4 now, but I was like, will the super softs last to the end? Remember, guys, my championship position, I'm so far ahead. Why the hell not? Let's make this race a little bit interesting. We're into the lane. Let's strap on those super softs. Let's see what happens. I mean, come on. What have we got to lose? Even if we don't get any points this race, it's not really going to dent our championship, because our main championship rivals aren't even fighting in front, and we've already won yesterday's sprint race, feature race.
Exit now.
And we took pole position, so that's already 29 points. So, you know, it's not a bad weekend.
Only one stop to go, one stop left in this strategy.
Thank you very much, Jeff. You can see we're not the only drivers trying the one stop. Look at PK and Eilert. They also came in for the super softs. The only problem is we're down in P19 now. So one of two things are going to happen. Either we're going to fight our way through to try and get back into the points, or these guys are eventually going to pit, and we have just had an absolute brilliant strategy choice. So there's a lot of unknowns in this race, but you guys can see we are the leading super soft driver out of the 3 super soft runners, and we are now sitting pretty right behind Nikita Mazepin, who had a little bit of a moment yesterday in the dying moments of the feature race. Guys, trust me, go check out yesterday's feature race. It was a banger. But we are ready to go back to racing conditions. You guys, we are ready to go back to racing conditions, and as you guys saw there, I had a little bit of a look up the inside of Mazepin. Excuse the jump there in the recording. That's just me PlayStation. But Mazepin closed the door almost immediately, and we are still in P19, now trying to get a move done here on Nikita Mazepin. Up the hill, we quickly jump to the lead, and you can see Samaya defended beautifully from Dragovic. But the thing is, I think Campos will be telling Samaya, oh, by the way, your teammate had an engine issue. Just be easy on the car. Don't do anything stupid. Don't be too hard on the car. Yeah, because Jack seemed like he had a gearbox failure or an electrical issue, because there wasn't any smoke coming out of the rear end of the car. So the possibilities are he might have had, the only possibilities are a gearbox or an electrical fault. So yeah, we now jump back onto Luca Giotto's POV. Oh guys, I'm not behind Mazepin, I'm behind Giotto, the second high-tech car. Excuse me, that was my mistake. So we are behind Luca Giotto, not Nikita Mazepin. And now heading in towards Mirabeau. Here we go, up the inside, guys. Look at the grip advantage. Now, I'll say I did make a little bit of harsh contact there. I do apologize to Giotto. But you guys can see the amount of confidence and I have in my car thanks to the grip. And now we are right behind, I think this is Roy Nassani. And once again, through the swimming pool section, I did exactly what I did to Guan Yu Zhou up the inside. Where are my balls coming from? Because I did not know. You don't make a move there. It's too scary, and yet we've made two already. We are now behind Juliano Alesi, Artem Markolov, and P3's teammate. Here we go, up the inside, at Laraskas! What a beautiful move up the inside. We force Alesi to the outside. There was no contact made there. I'm just stating that, but Alesi, very good awareness to make sure that we don't make contact. We get ourselves up the inside. This is going to become literally an overtaking montage, I feel. We are now behind Mazepin, up the inside at the swimming pool section again. Let's make it 3 out of 3, boys. Oh, that feels good to do. That feels magnifique. That feels magnifique. Oh, that was lovely. We are now behind Dan Ticktum in the, what's this? The Carlin. Yes, the Carlin. Through the Monaco hairpin. Why did you stop? No! Oh my. What just happened? Guys, Ticktum basically stopped mid-corner, and basically I hit him, broke my front wing, and because I was already planning on coming out of the corner, I just kept my foot in. I just kept my foot on the throttle. And we've just spun Ticktum, we've broken our front wing, and our race has just been ruined. Because, I mean, the wing is gone. I have to pit again. Are the leaders pitting? No, they're not. They think with now the second safety car, they can take these tires to the end. Why? Ticktum. I want to Ticktum your clock. What did I just say? I want to... Oh, don't worry, I'm stupid. I want to clock you, Ticktum. I'm such an idiot. Not the point. We got a warning from the stewards for causing a collision, but Ticktum doesn't even have front wing damage. I mean, we need to come into the pit lane, strap on a second set of super soft tires, the tires that I use in qualifying, so they are already worn, and I need a new front wing. So... yeah, if you guys can, in the cockpit at this stage, I was so intensely angry. I was just like, why? Why are you busy being stupid? So look at the stop, guys. 16 seconds.
Go now.
17.2 seconds! Stationary! And he's ahead of us! Again!
We want to finish the race on this compound.
Yeah, obviously, Jeff. I mean, there's 13 laps to go. But I don't think these tires are going to last 13 laps, because the amount of wear I had on the first set basically made it clear I wasn't going to make a one-stop work. I came in too early with the first safety car, but not the point. This has ruined our race because we are now dead last of the running car, so I think second to last. But what are we going to do? I mean, there's not enough time left to fight ourselves back up into the top 8. But once again, like I said, I don't mind if I don't get points, guys, but to lose this amount of points this way, it just doesn't sit well with me. That is the basic thing I want to get to. It doesn't sit well with me because, I mean, I wanted to fight for points. I wanted to, come through the field, have a few snazzy overtakes at Monaco, which I've already made. But why you ruin my race to come? Why? I want to clock you. Now I'm saying it correctly. I want to clock you in the noggin. When you be stupid. You being stupid. Luckily it's not the real Dan Ticktum, it's an AI, but still representing Dan Ticktum. But you guys can see here. Now this was me busy being mad. The safety car is in. It's green flags, and I just shoved myself up the inside of Ticktum, forcing him to let me pass. That was just me saying like with the whole Max Verstappen Esteban Ocon saga in 2018, where Ocon spun Max out of the lead in Brazil. Ocon was a lapped car. Verstappen came to overlap him. He overlapped him, and then Ocon tried to unlap himself, made contact with Max, and cost Max the win. And after the race, they had a little bit of a shove and go. And literally, the next race at Abu Dhabi, when Max passed Ocon, he just closed the door solidly in Ocon's face at the hairpin in Abu Dhabi before you head onto the straight. So yeah, that was a little bit of an Ocon's Verstappen moment from myself and Ticktum. But guys, this is terrible news. The race leader, the second Campos car, has just gone up in flames, and both Campos cars are out, and this one is the car that was in the lead, and the third safety car has been deployed. Guys, can Campos have any more bad luck? With all due respect to my bad luck, they're having a worse day than me. Sabaya heading into Raskas, his engine just popped, and I mean, That is absolute heartbreak for Samaya, who's trying to get out from his teammate Shadow, and just, I mean, he was driving so well, defending from Dragovic. My teammate Dragovic has inherited the lead. So for MP Motorsport, the weekend is just getting better. Oh, well, not on my side of the garage, but I mean, Dragovic had a fantastic comeback from last place on the grid to P7, excuse me. So he got points in the feature race. He's now up into, he started in P2 and he's now leading the sprint race. So even with my terrible luck here at Monaco in the sprint race, he might win this race. It'll be a fantastic weekend for MP Motorsport because we're going to get a crap ton of points. So the team's championship is sorted. It's just my driver's championship is going to take a little knock, but we've got such a big lead. It's just a drop in the ocean. So, I mean, look at that. The safety car's coming in. Dragovic is leading the way. The last time Dragovic was fighting for a win was back at the opening round of the season in Bahrain, where me and Dragovic had an absolutely fantastic fight in the final few laps of, I think it was the sprint race, yes. And just, guys, go watch those two videos. The two opening videos of the season were absolutely insane, especially the sprint race. I mean, it was just phenomenal. So you guys see here, we want to try with Giotto what we did with Tictum, and we go up the inside. Easy move, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Because obviously at this stage with me busy with the race, I was so insanely angry. Like, I'm just, I wasn't just angry at Tictum, I was angry at myself for not backing off of the throttle when Tictum just stopped mid-hairpin. I mean, I was really just cross with myself as well for making such a stupid mistake and costing myself a very, jeez, did you guys see that? Oh my word, how did we keep control of that? That's how you guys know I'm pushing like an absolute stabbed rat. I'm throwing the entire kitchen at it, not even the kitchen sink. I'm throwing the entire kitchen at it. But in any case, I was just cross with myself because I cost myself probably one of my best comeback drives ever, because I mean, Monaco's Monaco. It's bloody tough to overtake here, even in the game. Not as hard as in real life, but in the game it's pretty close. And now I'm having an absolute ding dong battle with Roy Nassani. You guys can see my tires are done, but we head towards lap 27 now. You can see I had a moment through Rascaz. I now had a moment coming out of Sandevot. And guys, P14, it's not any points, but just to satisfy my racing spirit, my competitiveness, as we give Nassani a little bit of a kiss up the inside! Woo! Oh boy! Okay, how did neither one of us go into the wall there? And here comes Giotto as well, warning collision with Nassani. Into the first corner, into Sandevot. We go up the inside, second gear, keep it out of the wall. What a move on Roy Nassani. What a move. Okay, it was we have a little bit of a block there on Nassani, but guys, that was very aggressive, like Max Verstappen class of aggressive. But I mean, how fantastically did that turn out? I've made many a dive bombs into that final corner, and the AI usually leave room. But Nassani was just like, no boy, you're not coming through. When neither one of us hits a barrier, I missed the inside barrier, he missed the outside barrier, and we have a drag race towards the first corner. Nassani with his lower downforce has the acceleration and the top end speed, but with our higher downforce, we could brake later, and on the softer compound of tires, we just, okay, that made my day. That made my day better, even if it's not for points. This made my day better because this was absolutely fantastic. Let's just have one more look at this. Up the inside, we just missed that inside barrier and we drift the car through sideway highway style, baby. And it's a drag race towards the first corner. Can I just say, after that slide, my left-handed tires, the left front and the left rear, were dying in temperature. I think they were like 104 degrees Celsius, or was it degrees Fahrenheit? I don't know. But the point is, they were like brick orange on the indicator, on the MFD. So okay guys, I know I was salty before because I felt, well, my race was ruined, but that little piece of racing there between myself and Nassani, freaking GG's Roy Nassani, that was fantastic. But you guys can see we start the final lap of the sprint race. My teammate Dragovic is still in the lead with Markelov P3. Guan Yu Zhou is, Markelov is P2. Zhou is in P3. I mean, he took a podium in yesterday's feature race, if I'm not mistaken. I think he was third again. He's gonna get another one. What has Guan Yu Zhou eaten for breakfast? Obviously, the fact that Samaya and Aitken retired helped him, but I mean, a podium is a podium. Whether you get it because somebody retires or whether you get it on pace, the thing is, you're there because you put the car there. So, I mean, GG's to Guan Yu Zhou, but through to back for the final time in this weekend and for this season through swimming pool. My teammate Felipe Drugovich, when I dropped the ball for MP Motorsport, he's just like, nah, bro, nah, give it to me, I'll take it and run through Raskas. And now the final corner, Felipe Drugovich is going to win for our team here at Monaco. It's a double MP Motorsport win here in Monaco. That is fantastic. So I'm very happy for Drugovich. We unfortunately are going to come home in a very, very sad and disappointing P14. But thanks to Roy Nassani, I've got a smile on my face. It's P14 for the sprint race here in Monaco.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
It wasn't always plain sailing today, but a very important win nonetheless. And I have to wonder, Davide Valsecchi, just what set them apart from the competition here.
The safety car made a big difference today, there's no doubt about it. I can't be certain, but it would have been a very different race and probably podium too without it. What I do know is that they came out of that situation in a favorable position. The safety car really does alter the balance of the race.
Now then, Davide Valsecchi, who would you say was your driver of the day?
Difficult call, but I'd like to say Luis de Letras. He was just perfect in conserving the tires and made the difference at the end.
That's it for today's race. From Davide and I, it's goodbye, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Guys, it might not have gone the way that we wanted, but like I said, after that battle with Nassani, both of us having such a close call with the walls, and just, that put a smile on my face. It was aggressive from my side. Once again, I'm not saying that my aggressiveness is going to stay, because that is not proper racing, but that moment just, it was epic, you can't deny that. It's like my oversteer moment yesterday in the feature race in the rain through the swimming pool section. My car was like 45 degrees sideways heading through that corner, and I caught it by some other miracle. So yeah, you guys can see we are so far ahead in the Drivers' Championship. We are 168 points ahead in the Teams' Championship, ahead of ART. Look, as far as I'm concerned, the championship is done. I'm just going to have fun for these final few races of the season. I mean, let's make of it what we can. My heart just breaks for I'm going to try and pronounce his name. Guilherme Samaya and Jack Aitken. I'm just going to say Samaya because I think I just butchered Samaya's first name. I do apologize if he ever watches any of my videos. I do apologize. But for Samaya and Aitken, guys, it's utter heartbreak. They were P1 and P4, and they both retired thanks to issues with the car, not even out of their own mistakes. So yeah, but guys, look at that. That we took the win in the feature race, as well as pole position for qualifying, and in F2 you get rewarded 4 points for qualifying on pole. So we still score the most points this weekend. I mean, so we didn't even lose ground in the championship. That is how good this weekend was. And with Drugovich's P3, let's count up my points. 29 plus 23, it's 32. It's 52 points for our team's championship. That is phenomenal. I mean, the team's championship is basically done. Like, this is round 9, if I'm not mistaken. So we've still got 6 rounds to go, 12 races. Now, if we both absolutely DNF out of every single race, we might lose. But is that going to happen? Probably not. Unless I decide I want to drive like a South African taxi driver, then there's a difference. But we're not going to do that, guys. But guys, I mean, 3 safety cars. First, for Aitken's retirement. Secondly, for me and Tictum making contact and Tictum being spun at the hairpin, it took like 30 seconds to get the car back around. So the safety car came out there. And the third one, for Samaya retiring with an engine failure at Raskas and the final corner. Well, Raskas is the penultimate corner, and he stopped at the final corner. 3 safety cars. I mean, this race was absolutely insane. Now, look, neither of these 2 Monaco races were a race of the season. category, but they were decent. They weren't boring whatsoever. If you think these races were boring, yeah, I do not know what to tell you. I'm going to be honest. But there's my moment with TikTok. Not something I want to remember, but you know what? All's well, it ends well. Let bygones be bygones. It's just a game, and we are so far ahead in the championship. If we were in the championship battle and we just lost the lead, that's another reason to be salty, but we're not. So you know what? It's not the end of the world. But guys, that has been this video. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying till the end. Please remember to go check out the links in the description down below. Check out Falcon Gaming South Africa, my South African gaming clan, my social medias, as well as my second channel, iiTzAssassins Gaming. It's not a racing channel, so if you like other games as well, RPGs, free roam games, those type of things, go check them out. And while you're busy down there, remember just before you go into the links, click that like, please. It's going to take you just literally like 2 seconds. It's like a lap at Monaco. Quick, fast, quick, fast. You click the like and then it's done. And guys, if this is your first time viewing Turbo Fox Races, I hope you enjoyed. If you like what you see, hit that subscribe down below. Don't forget to ding that bell to turn on your notifications and never ever miss a future video here on Turbo Fox Races. We've got podcasts, we've got F2, we've got F1 Korea mode, we've got F1 My Team, we've got Wreckfest, we've got Need for Speed Heat. It's insane! So you know you want to be here. You want to get yourself subscribed. Yes! Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for staying to the end. I love you guys, and I'll see you all with the next video. Cheers!